It's time for the Polka update video, and in today's video we'll take a quick look at the latest from Altair, then Kintsugi, then Subsocial, and then a little bit about RMRK and Moonriver, because we do have some small updates from them as well. It's going to be a different type of format of a video than I normally do, so this time I'm actually going to talk through the tweets a little bit. So Altair are one step closer to finally enabling token transfers, because we've been waiting for quite some time, and Altair actually the last project from the third batch, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's correct. No, sorry, my bad. The second batch of the Kusama crowd loans that we've seen from back in September, who have still not actually listed their token yet on any exchange. Kintsugi have actually listed it on the 27th of December. Unfortunately, I missed it. I have been busy. I didn't actually pay attention to the news, and they did create an article as well explaining how you can transfer the tokens. It is a bit complicated, but I'll try and talk through it a little bit, and I'm going to post the article in the description of this video for you to follow it step by step if you're interested to transfer your Kintsugi out, if you had contributed to the Kintsugi crowd loan, of course. But Altair are saying here that they're going to be holding a call for the team and also for the community if they want to listen in tomorrow, the 6th of January at 6 o'clock CET. That's the time there. You can find more information if you go to their Twitter page here, and they're going to be talking about removing the pseudo key and enabling transfers, which should be the next steps, because you can already claim your AIR tokens. You should have them in your wallet if you've been watching my video when I've explained to you how you can do it, and of course there was a tutorial on that as well that you could follow step by step. But if we go here to the gov.centrifuge.io website, where all the information takes place here with regards to the latest updates and the progress for both Centrifuge and Altair, we could see that this is the topic that they've got planned. It's the technical update, the runtime upgrade for Altair launch on the network, Altair underwriters, working group update, Centrifuge liquidity rewards, etc. So that's how it is. And by the way, sorry for the microphone here. I know it sounds a bit different than you're usually used to. Is because I'm not actually home. I'm going to be home later this week. So that's why I'm not using my normal microphone. I'm actually using a headset to do these videos. And that's why I haven't been doing active videos, because I am away for the festive season. Next up, let's take a look here at Kintsugi. So Kintsugi, and we're going to take a look at the price as well. I just wanted to talk about this on CoinMarketCap. Now, unfortunately, they're only listed on Gate, and what I don't remember is which exchanges have actually been supporting the crowd loan for Kintsugi. I don't know if, I can't remember if Kraken or if KuCoin had supported the Kintsugi crowd loan, or was it just Gate? I'd be surprised if it were just Gate. I would expect at least even MEXC, like MEXC has supported everything. So it actually surprises me not to see Kintsugi on MEXC. I would have expected to see them there. But who knows, maybe it's going to take a couple more days. But maybe the team wanted to give Gate the priority in listing, right? Because that way people can go on Gate, or maybe it's just difficult to list the Kintsugi token and the teams are actually working on that. But anyway, $27.49 at the time of doing this video. The total supply is 10 million. Remember, only 4 million are going to be released in the first year, with the remaining over the next 3 years. 603,000 Kint in circulation at the moment. That's the self-reported circulating supply. So it is a very low supply token if you think about it, right? But the price has been dumping because people have been selling. And before we continue on, I'd just like to give a shout out to today's channel sponsors, CryptoDragons. So let's play this short clip and then we'll continue on. Thank you.
Collect and earn with NFT Dragons. CryptoDragons is an NFT blockchain game, and it all begins with buying an NFT egg, either a random one, an epic one, or a legendary one. All eggs will hatch on the 25th of December and generate a secondary NFT with a dragon with a random class. The classes that are available are common, rare, epic, and legendary, while also keeping your original NFT, which is the egg. Also, 10,000 unique initial dragons will exist at first, but there will also be offspring created through breeding of dragons, and each dragon has 12,000 different attributes in its DNA, which would result in billions of unique dragons being generated. You also have the option to guarantee an epic or a legendary dragon by purchasing one of the more expensive eggs. The benefit of owning a legendary dragon is the passive income it will generate you, as the platform shares 50% of all breeding earnings with the legendary dragon holders. CryptoDragons also guarantee an airdrop to every dragon holder of their dragon coin, CDC. A random egg will give you 1,200 CDC, an epic one 10,000, and a legendary one 50,000 CDC. These tokens will have a utility when purchasing or selling dragons, as well as for creating offspring when breeding dragons, and likely for the Dragon Battle Arena too. Battle Arena will go live after the dragons hatch, and so you can already begin competing with the other dragons to either win Ethereum or an NFT dragon. There will also be a marketplace launched. One other interesting functionality is their 9 smart contracts, which all interact with each other depending on what operation you're performing, each one with unique functionalities such as one for handling DX, one for the dragons themselves, one for the battle arena, which handles all the different actions that happen in the arena for the dragon market, and even one for the crossbreed. It's ultimately a proper game that will give players an opportunity to not only hold but actually use their cool dragon to earn. For more details, check out CryptoDragons.com from the description of this video. Thanks for watching.
And if we look on Gate here, it did get listed on the 27th. As you can see here, it was $500 and then it dumped to around $100. It lasted at that for quite some time because these are the 30-minute candles. So if you look here in the second candle, it was 103, 105. And then on the second candle, it was the same. Third candle the same, and then by the fifth or sixth candle it started dropping below 100, and even then it still held quite okay for some time. So if you would have sold your Kint on the first day, you would have made a nice profit. Now, unfortunately, I don't have that much Kint, so I'm not too bothered by this, but I would have been bothered because it was my mistake for not finding out about this on time. To be able to sell that 30% on lock, as I normally do with all of the crowd loan tokens, just because I want to get that profit out, at least the initial investment, as much of it as possible, right? It's not always possible to get the full investment, but at least as much of it as possible, and then maybe buy DOT or KSM or something else and reinvest, because that's probably one of the best ways that you can really pump up your portfolio. If you just hold the one token, there's no guarantee that you're going to be doing really well with that one token. It's a possibility, but it's not 100% sure. So I mean, at the end of the day, you'll still have 70%, right? So no biggie. You still got skin in the game if the price does well, but 30% is not a large amount. It's a great amount to sell for profit. As you can see, we did dump then to 44, 45 bucks. It was quite a harsh dump one day after. Then another pump to over 66, apologies, to over 66. And then we've been dumping once again straight after, and it's just been on a constant downtrend since, and it looks like it's trying to recover once again, but it's not guaranteed here. Perhaps the dumpers are done now after seeing such prices of even 25 bucks. It is quite harsh, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if the price picks up. I guess that people are just waiting for updates now. It's just the crowd loaners selling as soon as possible, but it wasn't easy to sell, I gotta tell you. And it wasn't easy to sell, but people have still been doing it because they wanted to get out. So you actually had to go to settings here. You had to go to metadata. You had to update your metadata, and you had to wait for this QR code to change, of course. Then you had to go to extrinsics, and then here in extrinsics you had to go to tokens, and then you have to select forced transfer to be able to sell, and then you have to choose the wallet where you want to sell from, the one that holds your Kint. But again, it does show us DOT here. So basically there, the team are actually telling us that we need to, in the guide, which by the way you can find in the description below, the team are telling us we have to enforce Kintsugi here in the list. So we have to actually select Kintsugi from Polkadot.js. Then you need to refresh this page, go back to accounts, and then go to tokens and force transfer. Okay, so that's what you should actually do. You need to select force transfer. You've got the source account which holds your Kint. You need to select the token that you want to transfer, which is Kint, and then you need to choose the amount, and the destination address should be the gate.io deposit address or your other Kintsugi address. Maybe you have a secondary wallet where you want to transfer to. That's how you do it basically. You simply paste that address here. It'll add it by default here. Once you paste it, it's just going to show the public address. Or if you want, there's another option here. You can go to address book. You can add contact, add the address from Gate, give it a name, maybe gate.io, just to make it simple, and then you can go back here and follow these exact same steps as I showed you earlier. Go to tokens, force transfer, select the destination, the source account. The destination account would then be the gate.io account with the friendly name, which would have the same public address. You select the token as Kint, make sure you select that, you choose the amount, and you submit the transaction, but just make sure that you're keeping some Kint in for transaction fees. You don't want to be Kintless, right? You don't want to be Kintless. And yeah, that's how you do it. Next up, let's take a quick look at Subsocial here. So Subsocial are doing quite okay, right, in terms of development. They've progressed quite a lot since we've last spoken about them, since I've had Alex on my channel. And they've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. They've been adding different tokens. They've been improving sub.id, their website, in order to support the crowd loan bonuses and for other features as well. Also NFTs, you're able to see all of your NFTs there. And they've done a good job at a change in the design overall, right? If you go to sub.id, you'll be able to see that. And of course, you can use Subsocial if you want to post some articles. You can do that. Yeah, they've basically been tweeting quite a lot about Rome as well, as you can see here. Rome has been doing very well, surprisingly well, trading at just over $520 at the time of doing this video, considering that it dumped to 160, 170 not too long ago, like on the 23rd of December. It's been doing amazingly well. So yeah, I mean, overall, Subsocial have been posting updates about their latest updates, but they've also made an announcement here. This was actually posted 30 minutes ago. They've sent 3 subs to each one of their 12,032 crowd loaners in order to thank people, basically, right? And what can you do? Well, 3 subs should let a user make about 150 transactions, like creating a space, follow other spaces, make a post or comment, or upvoting something. So now you can use Subsocial's web app on app.subsocial.network. If you fancy writing, some people don't like doing videos or audios, they like to write. If you like to write articles, do use Subsocial. I strongly recommend it because you're supporting decentralization and you're supporting the Polkasama ecosystem as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Next, let's move on and talk about Moonriver. Now, there's no Moonriver Kusama bridge, and somebody actually raised this to the Moonriver team on Discord, and somebody shared this with me, so I thought I'd share it back here in the video in case you're not aware of this. So someone's asking how I'm not gonna say what, is there not a KSM over bridge? Am I missing something? I needed to do this via Qcoin, and the other people are saying that's pretty ridiculous, there's no bridge, etc. But Derek, the CEO, is saying yes, very soon, a small number of days away, we should see the bridge. So you can see 5 people are eyeing this now. They got super excited with this. So finally, we're going to see a bridge between Kusama and Moonriver. So that's going to be awesome to see. And it just shows you that they're not abandoning Moonriver. They're still developing it. And then, of course, we're going to see Moonbeam launch sometime in January and possibly at the end of February. It depends how development is going to go. And finally, I want to close this off with a remark. I did tell you in the last news video that I've done that RMRK have announced, and I actually found this out through the Rome Twitter page, that RMRK have announced that they're going on Moonriver as well to make it easier for you to hold RMRK tokens, because at the moment they're on state mine and it is difficult to transfer them out because you need a little bit of KSM on both the depositing address of the exchange and also in your wallet if you want to make transfers in and out of the RMRK token. So yeah, being on Moonriver is definitely going to make life easier. You will need Mover to transact, but again, I mean, you're talking about 2 cents, very, very small amounts, and it's going to be much, much easier to manage that bit, because I don't believe that Qcoin are going to ask you to have some Mover in your deposit address anymore. I think if they're going to be supporting the RMRK token on the Moonriver network, you're no longer going to need to have some Mover in your deposit address on Qcoin, so it's going to make life easier. So Bruno, the CEO of RMRK, I just posted that he's moved 100 RMRK from Moonriver Network Alpha Mine to AlphaNet. Probably nothing. Okay, so he's already testing it. So we're going to be seeing this go live, I think, sometime in January, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, it's hard to give timelines because not even the devs themselves know for sure. They have to go through testing. They have to check for bugs, and then they'll be ready to say, okay, we're ready to go live on this date, and perhaps they won't even tell us. They'll just tell us, look, we're already live, guys. They may not give us a date in advance, perhaps, right? This is my assumption. So yeah, that's been it from today's short video. Thank you for watching as always, and as always, a kind reminder, If you want to contribute to Centrifuge or Interlay or Darwinia network, you can do so by, or Equilibrium. I almost forgot about Equilibrium. If you want to contribute to Equilibrium as well from the Polkadot crowd loans, please kindly use my referral link for a referral bonus down in the description of this video. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.